Hey, everybody. We are live at Paste Studios right now in New York with local natives. Guys, thank you for being here.
Absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. You guys and Paste and Daytrotter have crossed paths so many times. It's wonderful to have you here in this setting at the studio headquarters this time.
Yeah, it's very nice.
As opposed to a cave in the middle of Iowa or a barn in the middle of
They
Illinois.
do have their charms for sure.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with caves. I mean, I like all of those places equally. I'm just saying this is cool too.
Caves. Yeah.
And thanks very much for doing this on show day. There's a sold out show at Brooklyn Steel last night. There's a sold out show at Brooklyn Steel tonight. So I would imagine you've got to run out of this immediately and head over to Brooklyn to play in front of 1,400 people. So well done.
Thank you.
And congratulations also are due because Violet Street is out right now on Loma Vista, and we're going to hear 4 songs from that record right now. Can you tell us what you're going to start out with?
Yeah, it's a song called Café Amarillo.
Shelter without you there. Some things are so simple, they're impossible to explain. At the Café Amarillo, dry when you're caught in the rain, caught in the rain. I don't wanna die before I learn to live, looking for my exits. Still so bad at making plans, I plan to keep. How long has it been? And it's raining on both ends of the phone. You're in the lobby and I'm on my way home, but there's no shelter without you there. Some things are so simple, they're impossible to explain. Unpull a trigger, or stay dry when you're caught in the rain, caught in the rain. I
right. That sounds great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.
Can we? So this environment seems pretty a place. It seems like a relatively natural home for you guys to play, surrounded by a ton of tape. Considering how important the role of tape was to the new project, can we talk a little bit about? So you guys recorded live in a room like this, right? And then a number of production elements added on top of it. Can you talk about what it was like working with Sean Everett and what it was like physically splicing tape by hand?
Yeah, for sure. We love talking about working with Sean. So if a lot of people don't know Sean, you would know his work. He did like Alabama Shakes last record, and he just mixed Casey Musgraves and War on Drugs, and it's just like on and on. And we actually worked with him a little bit on our previous record, but just for a few weeks as an engineer. And this time, after 3 days of just kind of jamming with him, we huddled together and we said, let's lock him in for engineering, producing, mixing this record for 8 months. And we just tied him down. And he's just an absolute genius and like creative pleasure to work with. So just wanted to give that intro to Sean. Love you, Sean. And
he's watching. He's always watching.
He's always watching.
Yeah.
But working with him, he's got this big warehouse in downtown Los Angeles, and we could all set up in a circle and just kind of jam and go straight to tape. But then, so he has like all this, very kind of old school ability and approach there, but he's also like, he never does anything the same twice. Every day was like a wild, unexpected adventure. We did a lot of tape running through the room and cutting it in loops, things that we didn't even know what was happening often, but just had to trust him. And it was just an amazing experience working with him.
Yeah, is that like the cover video on your Facebook page? Maybe there's, I think there's footage of that somewhere on the internet.
Right,
of tape running
we ran around
many
this head mic where you can hear everything from all sides of it, and he took all this like screaming and crazy bashing and stuff, and Sean took it and made it into like some angelic choir on the track Vogue. I grew up using GarageBand, so I didn't know that was possible. Those are my roots.
You were talking about, it was like Megaton Someday Mile. Like it's the control room. There's like a video.
Oh yeah,
of it
from
just
that
like
video.
I mean,
going around.
I see the Talking Heads tape somewhere right here,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's
Really?
kind of like inspired by like what Talking Heads did with like Brian Eno with like, was it Born Under Punches or something, where it's
I think
like
it's once in a lifetime.
as
Oh,
well.
is it?
Yeah,
Where
we
it's
mentioned
just
that a
literally
lot.
like every track is a loop, and then you're performing the song with the faders on the mixing desk. Like it looked like a game of Twister with like all 5 of us like pushing faders to like perform. I don't know how like nerdy to get into it with you.
Dude,
but,
go
like,
for it. I mean, that's
it
who's
was
watching right
pretty-
now.
It was pretty weird.
You get a lot of imperfections though, because you're like you're not hitting the faders perfectly on the one, and you get some beautiful mistakes.
Yeah, and some character. It'd be boring if it was perfect every time, and I'm glad that you guys had that relationship blossomed and that this is the result. So if you're just joining us right now, Violet Street is the album. It's out right now. And are you guys doing Vogue today?
Yeah, we're gonna play Vogue now.
Yeah.
You're
Vogue
excited
fan.
with that?
2 fists in the air.
We haven't been really playing this live yet. We sort of just figured it out, so happy to play it. This song is called Vogue.
Smart as we got, but you know the year I sent them to church for the hymn. And I don't know what I'm looking for. What are they looking for? pull through the ice age, singing a song of different areas. I sit around and wait, and I sit by God through a bunch of pines. What if I could only get to you?
All right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, dude, thank you. As this sounds great in this arrangement in this room. I wanted to actually, Bob. Side note here, you've got some fan mail as well. Bob is killing the mix. So says the internet. Sounds
Nice.
great. The internet is loving it.
Hey, the internet is a harsh
Bob is right
critic,
behind this
Bob.
curtain. I know.
Just take that as a huge win.
Way to go. Thank you, Bob.
This it sounds great in this room, and it's always fascinating to see bands put together arrangements for stripped down stuff. I mean, they're clearly coming together in real time, and you guys are a group of very clear communicating people. So it was fascinating to watch that take shape. Can you talk about some of the similarities and some of the differences between the arrangement in this room versus what you hear on the album?
Yeah. So this song, one of the magical moments about this song that came together was Sarah Neufeld, who plays violin in Arcade Fire. We had been collaborating on something for a festival set that we were doing together a year ago. And she sent over a few pieces of music that she had for her solo work. And she sent over this one piece that was so gorgeous and beautiful. I was just totally obsessed with it. And we had the song going with Sean for Vogue. And on the album, it's basically like piano and kind of just some acoustic, and that was it. And we took her violin piece and just put it into the song, but she was playing super fast and in a different key, and we just melded her part to work in the track, and it fit so like unbelievably. And so that is the violin from the recording. It really kind of sealed the deal. Like that song was sort of on the back burner, and it ended up being the opening of the record. Absolutely because of Sarah. Sarah, also probably watching. Thank you. But yeah, I think that's just like one of my favorite parts. So in this arrangement, Kelsey is playing Sarah's violin part on the piano.
Poorly.
And this was also the song about the spinning around or running around the head.
Yeah.
And that kind
Right.
of made that angelic sound on the album. Was just us
Yeah.
running around that microphone.
We couldn't.
This guy right
we
here is
couldn't-
to
yeah.
hopefully. Hey, can I
Oh,
throw that
that's
actually on the
exactly it.
camera?
We
so
couldn't
the
quite
Nick, do you want to grab
recreate
that?
that.
We could show you.
just to make you guys feel comfortable, we decided to
So then
make
That
sure there
one's
was also a
creepier
head
for
here.
some reason.
Slightly.
I don't-
This one has a little more makeup than the one we
So
used.
basically, here is the mic, and we would be running around it. As
That's
you
what
can
around
see.
means?
Yeah.
Yeah,
running
yeah.
I get it
around.
now.
This would not move. This would stay,
Yeah.
and we would move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys could have put it on a turntable and had it. I don't know. I guess,
could.
but only
yeah.
wireless would that have worked. And I would imagine it was
it's
probably a
actually-
wired.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we should text Sean that. That's amazing.
So the also just a little bit more context because we did bring out the prop. Sean has, it's called like a binaural microphone, and it's super high quality mics in a head shaped like that in the ears. So when you record the source, it's like you were hearing it there. So if you record something behind the head in the mix, you hear it right here in your peripheral here. And he uses that on literally every track on every album. So any of his albums, you have this microphone on it.
Is there just I should probably have researched this before I'm asking you online right now. Is there a 5.1 mix? Is there a surround mix that exists of this anywhere, or is it released in stereo
No, there
exclusively?
isn't.
no.
There isn't
Yeah.
a 5. No.
No.
But we're gonna work on it. Deluxe edition.
Yeah, well, exactly. In 10 years, on the 10-year anniversary of this, the reissue, and or whatever,
Sure.
whatever 10 years from now,
There's an amazing song exploder where Sean's talking about a Perfume Genius song he did with it, and they just take a stem and you can hear it like walking around you as you're listening.
Well,
to
and
the
he'll be like, I'm over here. I'm over here now. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
what's the acronym? AMS. What's AS?
ASMR?
Yeah. That
It
would
is-
be
it
very,
is
very effective for
ASMR.
that sort of lightweight porn.
Absolutely.
So on that note, I just said that out loud. Sorry. You're gonna
I
do.
love how everyone's like, yeah, just like that.
We're gonna.
Just gloss over that. Move on.
I think now we're gonna play Megaton Mile, which is the one we were talking about earlier. Really influenced by a lot of the Talking Heads, once in a lifetime recording techniques, and that one was so fun to do.
Cool.
Cool.
Climbing up through the window, up to the rooftop, Sit and swap on the rubble. All we could do is watch. Hair like a sucker punch that you knew would come. Tell me what I could have done. Holding me close at the ending, and a flashing light. The dark is after the dawn. On Megaton Mile. No alarms or pill runners. No teary-eyed anchor. Took so long for it all to change with just a word. Abandoned cars on the freeway. A terracotta rush hour. You heard me calling out your name. Holding me close at the ending, in a flashing light. The dark is after the dawn. On Megaton Mile. January came and went early, in a flashing light. The dark is after the dawn. On Megaton Mile. You said that it was beautiful, as much as it was terrifying. Holding me close at the ending, in a flashing light. The dark is after the dawn. On Megaton Mile. Oh, January came and went early, in a flashing light. The dark is after the dawn. On Megaton Mile.
Thank you, Paste.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you guys. And this is great. And we got a bonus song too, right? We got
Yes.
got number 4 happening.
I didn't mean that we were done. I'm addressing you all as Paste.
Thank
see
you,
why
local
that's
natives.
confusing.
Generalizing, man.
Can we talk a little bit about? So I don't want to get overly political for any reason because this is about the music that you guys are playing and not politics in any way. But you're working with headcount.org and you're working with Plus One as well to donate money to Headcount. And if the internet don't know what that is, it's Headcount promotes voter registration, makes sure people stay engaged civically.
That's right, yeah.
Can you, I mean, of the countless charities and causes and noble organizations to give money to, what was it about Headcount that really resonated with you and made that the organization you wanted to work with?
Well, Headcount has like this table next to our merch table, and they've been at all of our U.S. shows, and they just come and we announce on stage like, hey, if you're not registered to vote, we really encourage you to go check them out. And that partnership is just basically like we love them and they like us, so we're like super pumped to have them at all the shows. And then there's Plus One, which is this organization who helps us find different charities to donate money to, and every dollar from every ticket of every show we play goes to these charities.
Yeah, so those are
Nonprofits.
two slightly separate things. So
Okay.
we've been focused on with Plus One. We give to some national organizations, but we also try to work locally in every single city. And they're always organizations based on prevention of sexual assault, gender-based inequity, and inequality.
Cool. Well, thank you for doing that. I don't have it typed up right now. I'm going to drop a link to whatever's the most applicable, a donate link to any one of those charities that you guys are advocating for. But headcount.org is the one I know specifically. So we'll drop a link in there. Hopefully people will
Awesome.
follow it. And I mean, if even one person does that, that is worth the time it took to type
Absolutely.
it. And
Cool.
Yeah.
always happy to use this platform to say things that matter and amplify your voices, and you're out there and saying things that count.
Thanks for doing that.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
of course, man.
Yeah.
So we've got a bonus track, a fourth that you're going to play off of Violet Street. What is coming up next?
We're going to do piano, When Am I Gonna Lose You?
It's the name of the track.
It's called
So
When Am I Gonna
we've
Lose You?
made a new track.
The
called
song is
Piano.
called When Am I Gonna Lose You, but we've never done it in this way. This
This
is the
arrangement.
piano
We're gonna-
arrangement of When Am I Gonna Lose You.
Back to the right.
It'll be a special version just for Paste.
All right.
Yeah.
One, two, three.
Wait, when am I gonna lose you? How will I let you slip through, careless or unkind? Trace the curving of the coastline, the Santa Lucia cliffside. I'll stay here for the night. I remember you said everything has its place. Now we lie in our bed, wondering how to explain you. When am I gonna lose you? When am I gonna lose you? When am I gonna lose you? When am I gonna lose? Take another one if you need it. Or do you already feel it? I felt it from the start. Engrave the silhouette of you dancing, the shadow play that we're casting on the cabin walls. You were floating to me in a slow motion fade. Could I finally see between belief and faith? You still slipping through. It was painting your body in stripes. I remember the trees tumbling down like an archangel choir, and the ocean was all we could see, and I knew that I wanted you. I remember you closing the shutters and laying down by my side, and the light that was still slipping through, it was painting your body in stripes. I remember the trees tumbling down like an archangel choir, and the ocean was all we could see, and I knew that I wanted you. When am I gonna lose you? When am I gonna lose you? When am I gonna lose you? When am I gonna lose?
All right, that sounded great, man. It's awesome on piano. I like the arrangement. You guys sound great together. Bob killed it on the mix, as the internet already knows. And thank you for doing this on show day. And get over to Brooklyn Steel. There's a sold-out show at Brooklyn Steel, and many, many shows coming up. All the information's up at thelocalnatives.com. Sold out tomorrow night at Union Transfer in Philly. This leg of the tour anyway wraps June 22nd, a hometown show in Hollywood. You're in Asia and Australia in July. Back in the U.S. in September for a number of dates, back to Western Europe through October. So please travel safely through all of those tour dates and enjoy them. And best of luck on Violet Street. It's out right now. Thanks for those 4 songs.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Cool.